Today I'm going to walk you through the entire Royal Champion League 9 from step 1 all the way to Ultimate Champion. This is the deck we're going to use. It is the strongest Lava Hound deck in the meta. And if you guys are looking for less deck specific tips, because I really, the best way to do this video is just to play one deck and walk you guys through it. I have plenty of videos on tips to help you get better at Clash Royale. There's one for Trophy Road, one for Ult Champ, one for beating just any player. And honestly, those all have really good tips. So if you're not looking for deck specific tips, I go there. And you know what? We're gonna have a good time. Holy bridge spam. So yeah, I don't like to assume people's decks, especially in League 9, even though it is early season. But this is pretty much guaranteed to be like literally only one deck. He's got Pump, he's got Queen, he's got his left tower demolished by the Eye Drag. This is League 9 for you. Good game. Have fun with that. He's going to go Queen on this. Yeah, it's perfectly fine with me. He's going to have to pop the ability, or I think he's going to take a Death Bomb. Yeah, so he decides not to. And now we can consider fireballing this if we get 3 hits. Nice. So that's a little interaction, I guess, to note. If you get 3 hits with the tower, it dies the fireball. I was kind of banking on him not being able to know that interaction, especially since he lost this entire tower to an Eye Drag. So an important thing to note is that you literally cannot defend every single card in bridge spam. It's not possible. So you're going to have to pick one card to start tanking. Although I'm not going to tank here because he decided to put the Heal Spirit with that. Usually it will be the Bandit or the Ghost. So if there's a Bandit or a Ghost, we'll decide to tank those. And honestly, it's a little bit different now because I have my tower advantage. So that's kind of nice. I think what we're going to do here is Loki just zap and probably fireball. I know he has a pump down, but we have guards coming in as well. So it won't be the worst situation in the world, especially since I could literally tank my left tower. So that's probably what I'm going to elect to do here, actually, is tank the left tower. Ooh, maybe... Yeah. We're going to go guards here and then just stall for time. So this is basically me just trying not to get 3 crown. That's what we're doing here. I don't think we get 3 crown by this, but I have the Evo Valk in my back pocket just in case. We're understanding that tower HP is a resource. This is an important lesson to be learned from Lava Hound. It's very skillful. Well, to be fair, this matchup is not a good demonstration of Lava's skill. We just like sit here and just like... it's tank damage. That's the name of the game. And so obviously I have Fireball Evo Zap if I need to kill the Queen. I don't really want to do that though because he can't defend my Eye Drag Skelly Drags. And in case I mess up or anything, having my Fireball in my hand allows me to just quickly get out of a little bit of a pickle. Like, there it is. There's fat dill pickle right there. And that'll be the game. So literally all we have to do is just a nice Evo Zap here. And we get the guards down. And it's just picking what to tank and picking what to not tank based on how much damage they do. So like, I don't want to tank a battle ram, right? I'd rather tank a bandit. And so there we go. Easy victory. Capri Sun from McKinsey Academia. Oh, that was cold. That was not cold. They play the miner there every single time because it's the anti-native position. But I want to treat it like getting aura points. So Miner Musk. This is just Balloon Cycle, I think, and I'm gonna go Lava here because it allows me to potentially tower trade with him. That's the goal, obviously. So he's gonna go with this, and I'd like to, I think, go Skelly Drags, and then I'll go with my Inferno, and then save up for Fireball Zap on the Musketeer. That's the play here because now I don't get 3 crowned, and we should be able to take his tower, even if that pulled with the Barb Barrel. As you can see, he didn't have enough elixir for the Musk immediately, so we would have been able to Fireball Zap it before the Eye Drag died. See, like now I would have had enough, and I could have gone in with the balloon afterwards as well. So even if that Eye Drag wouldn't have taken, we could go with the balloon when he had no Musk, and even if he bomb towered, that wouldn't have stopped it because that doesn't stop it. Plus we have Lava Pups on the tower. Snowball can only do so much. So what I am going to do here is just cycle a Valkyrie since I don't have my air cards in cycle. Usually if they go Musk early in this matchup, I like to try and tower trade because I can almost guarantee that I can successfully tower trade. And if you get yourself in a pickle where like you don't have the right hand and you take like 3 balloon hits or 2 balloon hits at the start of the game, you're screwed. Like this matchup is good, but it can get bad very quickly. So I'm just going to sit here. Even if I'm leaking, I don't really care. I'm not going to Lava because you could just Ice Golem loot in the pocket and then we'd take 3,000 damage and get defended by a Musketeer. So I don't want to do that. I'm still not going to do anything here. Okay, now I am because the miner's going to be dead and then I can Eye Drag. And then I can go Skelly Drag, or I can go Skelly Drags, I guess, because they're going to splash. It's kind of dependent, like, on what he plays, whether you go I-Drag or not. I don't think I-Drag's very good against the Loon, because the Snowball reset it and knock it back, and that was a Make-A-Wish balloon hit right there. Okay, I didn't really get that, but sure. We do the nudging, by the way. If you nudge your balloon, you can get it past, like, little intricacies. Do I have to zap that? I probably do. Okay, nice. And then we're just going to take that tower. And now I do partially trust in my ability to defend here. Partially is a big word. I don't at all. But we're going to try. And then we could just wait for his snowball and Loki just go. Actually, I could go. Really? You know the Skelly Drakes have a freaking half-tile splash rate. Do you get that hit? I told you, Make-A-Wish balloon hit. I don't get Make-A-Wish balloon hits. Should I? Well, Goaded Jr. All right, sure. Let's see what you got for me. Royal Chef makes me think Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. or just any beatdown deck in general, so I'm not going to Lava first play in last. I can't think of a spot where Lava first play against beatdown would be bad. So I'm going to do it. Okay, and I'm going to Valk. Because I want to save my I-Drag for the P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant's not really the problem. The P.E.K.K.A. is the problem. So yeah, we can just go I-Drag like this. I could probably put it on the P.E.K.K.A., but I'm scared in case he has like something like an E, he just gives up. Bro! This deck is free! This matchup is free. It's literally free. I think you can still put up a fight if you're really good at Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A., but like I don't know why he just like... What are you doing? This guy confuses me. I thought he gave up. It's still over. I want you guys to understand that. Like, it's still over. Even if he does something in front of this. I can just balloon at any time. Yeah. So we're going to go guards like this. Thank God that's on the Mega Mini. I was about to crash out, deadass. I have a Valkyrie. Don't know what you're doing, buddy. I have a Valkyrie. Not because you want to be weird. We could be weird, buddy. We could be freaking weird if you want to be weird. I'm going to do this. Because he wouldn't have... He's not sitting at 10 elixirs, so he can't Mega Minion P.E.K.K.A. He could if he does it really late. But I'm not really worried about that. So, yeah, we'll just, Goblin Machine! Shut your bum ass up. I don't really want... Okay, fine. I'll I-Drag on this. Why not? You don't have a zap in your deck. It's fine with me. We want to play Skelly Drags, like, on the Goblin Machine so he doesn't shoot the rocket at them. That's kind of the play there. So if you play them anywhere other than directly on top of him, he's going to shoot the rocket and they're going to die and then they're going to get Goblin Curse. So that's what we don't want to do. So here I can go like this and then see if he goes Mega Mini. If he does, I can go balloon on this side. That's perfectly fine with me. You got to go balloon eventually. I think I'll zap up here, to be honest, to kill the bomber, and that's pretty much going to be a good game. We should be able to take that right tower, and then you just... Yeah, good luck. He's still trying. He's still trying. Never give up, guys. Never give up. What are you doing? Deadass, what are you doing, bro? Actually, I'm going to unmute him just to BM his ass. Is that valid? Thanks. And then I'm going to give him the... You can't give me the sh... How are you shushing me? How are you shushing me? I'm getting rage baited. I'm going to unmute him because... one, I don't get offended by emotes. That's not in my character. And two, Gojo. We love Gojo. So, what? We're just gonna have an I-Drag face off. You're totally not gonna go like guards in front of this, right? Because I am. Is this Pompeo's deck? Pompeo's deck is one of the worst matchups in the game, but I'm kind of cold, so I don't think that this will be a problem. Also, this is just not. This is what looks like regular Lumberloon. Yeah, so he's gonna go in with that. I was about to make fun of how he didn't put that in front of his thing, but it's not regular Lumberloon. It's freaking Lumberloon Cycle. So there's that. We're gonna have fun with Lumberloon Cycle. Don't be at... What is with these goddamn plumbers and emotes? Look. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I would gamble on my ability to successfully tower trade here. Not gonna lie. Let's see. I could probably squeeze a balloon past here, or I could try an Inferno Fireball. Ooh, I might Inferno Fireball. That might be the play there. Not that I think we're gonna kill his Inferno Drag, because mine's gonna have, My cards don't have the capability to think. You got more bats? No, we don't have to worry about the stinking bats, do we? So we're gonna get crushed. God, this is stressful. This is genuinely stressful. I don't have an air card in my hand. He realizes this, I think. Okay, well, I have to cycle anyways just to get to my fireball, so might as well go guards here because they might force out something. We have got to be... This matchup is deadass, like, really, really difficult. I'm not even glazing it. This is really hard. I will still go lava like this, and then we'll just have to go eye drag late and like, Valkyrie off to the side. That's the only play we have, bro. Well, he has snowball, so... It doesn't matter. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to force out his snowball. We're not gonna lose our tower. We're gonna lose our tower, and then we're going to zap this eye drag. I think that's just the only play we have there. He does a really nice bar barrel. I gotta give it to him, low key. That was a pretty nice bar barrel. We're still gonna kill that eye drag though, so that's kind of clutch. Nice, and then we can fireball his next eye drag, which is fine. We have one skeleton dragon helping us out. We need 4 Skelly Drag hits to kill that thing, which is probably not going to happen, but it'd be awesome if it did. We'll have to get the Evo Valk involved, some more Skelly Drags as well here. He's going to snowball it back. We can low-key probably take here. Yeah, I was going to consider getting a zap involved, but that's fine. So now that we're in double, it's a little bit less scary, but the Lumberloon the pocket at any moment is very frightening. Like, extremely, actually. So... I'm going to give him a quick zap right there, just in case he tries to go in. We go Valkyrie over here. I want my eye drag on the right thing. I want him to lock in. And then we could low-key... It kind of depends here now. We could low-key go lava once that eye drag locks onto something else. Okay, nice. Now we go lava just in case he pulls off any shenanigans. And then we can go balloon up top here. And then we can zap his bats if he goes bats. Yeah, nice. We can zap the bats. Let's go with the guards real quick like this. Because he's going to try an Inferno. Nice. And then we can assume he's going to snowball all that. Nice. We get big damage on that lane. And so now we're probably just going to try and set up the exact same thing. Go with the eye drag in the back. We have Skelly Drag, so that's why I can eye drag the back. Since if he tries to like do anything crazy when I eye drag, he's not going to be able to. We just go Valk like this. I think I'm also going to Evo Zap here, so we only take 1 hit. Nice. And then we can go, what? Guards like this. We can get a Valkyrie down so it kills the bats. Nice. And we're going to try and get Skelly Drags on the tower as well if we need to. No snowball and cycle because he just used it, and that's going to be a not an easy win, but a good win. All right. Let's see. You can't just do that. You can't do that. That's going to be racist. Okay. Inferno Dragon comes in here, and then we can low-key just bathe in the fact that neither one of my ground cards are anywhere near my hand. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be... is that going to come? It is going to come back, right? Nice. So I can go lava here. It looks like it is going to be RG. So in which case I like to go with lava eye drag there. He's probably going to hunter on top of it along with some skellies or something. But depending on what he plays, we could get a nice little zap down. Yeah, so we're going to zap here. One that's not even on the eye drag, but even if it was, like... I don't know if that would have even been a good play here. Now we can go Valk like this. Because he's not got the most elixir in the world. And he's going to take decent damage on both lanes. Especially if he has a lightning. That would be really good for us. And then we could low-key just, I think, follow up with guards here. That might not be the good play. Because I thought the Skelly Drag was on the Royal Ghost there. So, not the greatest start. But I didn't have any ground cards in hand. So I kind of had to make do. But I do like the fact that we got 2,000 damage in both lanes. This is actually going to be really nice for us. Because now we only really need that one balloon hit to get through. Which is going to work out in my favor. You'll see. I'm a little bit scared about giving him the pocket. But he doesn't have it yet. So that's why I'm saying that it's kind of okay. We have Inferno Dragon. So we can put it behind our Lava Hound if in case he goes with RG. I'm a little... I've got a plan. But it's a little bit of a risky plan. It's assuming he doesn't go Royal Giant and he spells this. Okay. And so now we'll be able to take that right tower. He's going to cheese, what? 1 off a Hunter? He doesn't have enough elixir for it either. So... Yep, that's going to work out. Nice. So that's why I said we were kind of in a decent spot. That's a play I like to do a lot. Because they're almost never going to predict that properly. Because it's not a good play to try and predict me doing that. So once they go with the Hunter, Skelly Drag set up. And our little blunder from earlier has been covered up. So let's avoid going with... let's get to our Evo Zap real quick before I go with the lava, actually. Alright, you know what? I kind of can get back to it now. So He's going to go Evo Hunter all the way in the back, interestingly enough. So yeah, I can go with my Fireball here. He's going to just, he's going to pull the Valk, not our Lava Hound. Nice, and then we can go Balloon here because he hunted on the Eye Drag. We should kill the Hunter with the Eye Drag, or get very close, unfortunately. Lightning cannot be the good play there. That wasn't going to defend it even if you got the Lightning off. All right, but yeah, outside from a little blunder at the start of the game, kind of mostly because of our hand being like really bad, we're able to come back, get a nice little victory there. So, hey, there we go. All right, we have Clayster from Fortnite, guys, and thankfully there is no Royal Chef, so we won't face Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. again. That deck is free, and I don't want to keep showing it in the games because I want to give you guys like the best opportunity to try and learn a little bit. Ice Spirit Val could be Hog XE NATO, which is not a good matchup at all, so it'll be good if we face it. Get to show you guys a little bit of a... This is just not. I guess Valk Ice Spirit could also be Hypno Bait, so... Yep, there is the Hypno Bait. I'm going to use Zap here, even though I do know he has Goblin Gang, just because I don't really care too much, to be honest. I'm going to tank that. I'm going to go with this, actually, because he has no Dark Goblin cycle, and then we can nudge just in case he goes with the cannon first. And there we go. We're going to be able to get a nice nudge off. He misses his Fire Spirit, and that's going to be a nice fat balloon hit. Unfortunately, our Skelly Drags are the opposite of locked in, so we don't get extra damage there. But that one Skelly Drag is locked in, and now we're not going to take any wall breaker damage. Okay. So yeah, decent start there. I wasn't paying attention if he had the Evo for Dark Gob or not. They usually don't, but that's a play that you can usually always do. And even if he had Inferno Tower there, it wouldn't really matter. Because if we didn't get damage, we didn't get damage. Like, it's not that big of a deal. The play was just in case it worked. And it did. It got us a little bit of damage. But if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. You won't take like a ton of damage on the counter push. So I'm considering fireballing that. Since he doesn't have barrel right now, he might try and protect it. Maybe I do go with the fireball. Yeah, it's okay because I have Valk and Skelly Drags in hand in case he wants to do anything crazy. I'm gonna let those go. Professional wallbreaker tanker, baby. All right, now we go lava here. I'm prepared to tank an entire lane right now, by the way. But if you're going to do something like that, I'm just going to Valk it. If it's something I can't defend flawlessly, I'm going to go in with just complete what is the ignoring's verb? I am going to completely ignore it. Okay, there we go. If it is something I can defend easily, then I'm going to defend it. You understand what I'm saying? Did that make sense? It better have made sense. I'm going to go lava here. He's not going to Evo Barrel with the dead Valkyrie. It's not a good play. So here, just up a ton of damage. He didn't really play that right. Usually when you pressure me, you want to pressure me with something I have to ignore. Because in his mind, what he wants to do is force me to play defense on it and still take damage and then not have enough elixir to back up my lava. So then he can counter it easily with like a cannon and a Dark Goblin. That's what he's trying to do. So what helps you a lot is to think about what your opponent's going to do or what they're trying to do. And then that's going to allow you to build a plan based off of what you know they're trying to do. So it helps. I watch a lot of bait gameplay. Shout out the one and only Soiled Britches. What a name. The names get better every day. That ass. We're gonna go in with, oh my god, it's Goblin Giant again. Bro, I am so tired of facing Gob Giant P.E.K.K.A, bruh. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, thank God. Not that, like, I'm not tired of facing it. I just don't want it in the video because it's just so unbelievably easy. It's like a waste of a game that I could be helping you guys learn lava with. We get an extra swing, which is nice. I'm looking gonna fireball this and just go Skelly Drags here. No guards, unfortunately. I would have loved to have guards in the hand, so we'll have to give up a little bit of damage, but that's honestly okay. Not too bad of a start there. I'm not going to be too aggressive against bridge spam decks like this. We're going to try and play it passively. Obviously, our Skelly Drags get all our damage back, so we're up anyways. Royal Chef just is interesting. He's got something up his sleeve. I don't really know what the play here is. And we're just going to sit here and wait for him to make the next play. Oh, that woke me up. Okay. So usually, I won't go lava into any P.E.K.K.A. But since he has an Electro Wizard, I'm doing this so he can't E-Wiz my Inferno Dragon. That's the entire point of this. So this lava is not going to do anything. It's entirely just to protect my Eye Drag here. So we'll go guards like this, and then we'll go Eye Drag up here. And then we should be able to also go with the Valkyrie just to pull this P.E.K.K.A up. We'll take some barb damage. It doesn't matter. In case he's zapping my eye drag there, that's why we're playing that. Because if I knew he didn't have zap, I wouldn't have played that Valk. But I don't know that. I don't know anything about this guy because I wasn't paying attention. I was napping in the middle of the game. So he's going to go E-Wiz probably. And then we're going to... Okay, nice. My internet's going to die. I don't think my internet dying affected that push at all, though. So... I guess that's a good thing. I still don't know if he has freaking zap or not. Is that crazy? I don't know if he has zap or not. I don't think he does. Like, but I have no idea. I'm genuinely not locked in the slightest this game. All right, I'm gonna balloon over here. Probably gonna fireball zap the E-Wiz, say whatever the hell to the freaking Ice Wiz. I'm just gonna go Evo Valk up here. I'll fireball this just in case he does E-Wiz. Might get lucky. Oh, that doesn't kill it. Nice. I'm going to Evo Zap here. I don't really care about... I just want to not hit the tower until, like, the very last second so it doesn't retarget. But it did retarget it. You have NATO. You're going to NATO the Evo Valk in. Interesting. We are not getting anywhere with this, are we? Okay, we should be able to finally kill it, though. I think that was that a zap? That was absolutely a zap. He has a zap, doesn't he? He absolutely just has a zap. Right? How do I not know if he has a zap? We just won the game. I still don't know if he has a zap. Now I got to go check. Gotta open our unlucky drop first. Thank you, 684 gold. Give me another 684 gold. 7 battle rams. It's kind of fitting. Yeah, he did have a zap. Okay. Oh, hell no. We're not gonna tank wall breakers if we don't have to tank wall breakers. There's a difference. I need a certain somebody to understand that we don't tank wall breakers for fun. Because it's not fun. It's painful. I tank them because I have to. And of course, we're gonna face a mid-ladder menace. Hog Raider wall break. Oh, unless this is just recruits. Yeah, no, never mind. It's not a mid-ladder menace. Maybe it is. Are guards in that deck? He played a goblin game. Maybe it is a mid-ladder menace. Anyhow, we're gonna Valk the back here. No, this is just recruits. Okay, it's not a mid-ladder menace. Oh, he's Arab. He has Arabic in his name. Of course, it's a recruits player. There is just a correlation between having Arabic in your name and being a recruits player. I don't know why. I don't understand it in the slightest. It's just a thing. So, like, do with that information what you will. It's just that's like a factual piece of information. So we take a little bit of damage early on here. I'm not really too worried. We just want to get the double alive pretty much. Because in double, I can defend his recruits easier. And I can, like, pretty much guarantee to take the tower. Wow, we get one guard hit out of that. His game plan gets, like, way easier or way harder in double. In single, it's good for him. So I'm not going to lobby here, actually, because I want to just chill and wait in case he goes recruits the bridge. Because recruits the bridge after I lob it, beautiful, is really bad for me. So I think what we're going to do is probably just eye drag, which is kind of crazy. Going eye drag on a freaking pair of recruits is a little crazy, but you just have to trust the process, okay? We've got to get this one dumbass goblin off my tower. And so now this is where things get a little dicey. Obviously, I did expect to not take an entire goblin's worth of damage there. He did like 1,500 himself, but we'll still be perfectly fine here. Like, you guys just have to trust me on this. We got Scully Drags here. I'm totally fine with losing both towers, by the way. Which is a little weird, but like, you just trust the process. Please, please, I beg you, just trust the process. This is going to be fun. Okay, so I imagine he goes recruits. He does. We'll go Valk plus... Oh, beautiful Valk. Plus guards here to make sure that the Valk doesn't die instantly. And now we can go in with these. We don't need to zap because the eye drag just killed all those. The guards were to keep the Valkyrie alive, if that makes sense, because she would have died. Nobody can handle 6 recruits, except for Bonnie Blue. Why is it the second time I've referenced Bonnie Blue in a video? No, that was Lily Phillips. Those are 2 different people, right? Yeah. I spend too much time on Twitter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bakir coming in here. Let's see what he's got for me. Drops the Goodluck. Okay, fine. We'll zap the tower here. I just want to cycle to my Evo as fast as I can, because I think a lot of the time when I lose, sometimes I could have cycled to my Evos faster, so that's just something I try and note, is to try and play Evos earlier. And since I have guards in my hand and Skelly Drags, I'll go with the Valk in the back. Ice Wiz. I'm not too sure if I want to commit to a Fireball there. I actually might, because now he's still going to play something for the Valk. Looks like Graveyard. I will go Skelly Drags on this. Nice. So we should be able to kill the baby dragon here. And we force out a poison as well. And we should still get a Valkyrie swing. So that's really good. 2. Oh, Zooey Mama. Okay, that's a good start to the game. And to be honest, I can go Lava in the back still. Even if he ends up having like a Knight Graveyard opposite lane, I don't really care because I have guards ready. So yeah, we're going to get our guards down. He doesn't have a direct counter to them since he just poisoned. So even if we take a couple thousand of damage from the Knight, it's really not a problem at all. Because I can go with my eye drag. And then I can fireball his Ice Biz, and he's going to have a really hard time defending it. Unless he whips out a Tombstone, which would be a little shocking, actually. I'll go Valkyrie instead, so the eye drag doesn't go to Manama. And then we can... what? Very, very, very slowly chip away at this. And then we can probably... what? I don't even know. Go Skelly Drags here, I guess. Just kill this baby drag. So yeah, honestly, it didn't end up working exactly the way I thought it was, but we should be able to get a little bit of extra damage here out of that zap, which is nice. We still end up with a pretty marginal lead, but definitely not as good as I was expecting, to be honest here. I'll go guards. I was hoping we could get a little bit more eye drag value, but to be honest, I still think going eye drag instead of going Loon was the right play there, because if I went Loon, I would just get fried. And so here I don't really care. I'm just going to eye drag to cycle my Valk, because she is going to kill these back Skellies. I don't want to play her in the back in case the baby drag locks onto the tower. He is just going to do that though, so that's, I guess we'll try and tower trade then. Since he did go with the NATO, that is pretty aggressive. I'll actually go with the Skelly Drags behind the Valk, so we can't just ignore it. Nice, he is going to just commit to the tower trade, which is honestly the smart play from him. He knew he couldn't defend both lanes, so he's going to choose to defend the one that's like healthier, but still he's going to end up taking a lot of damage. So now the eye drag should switch on to potential building. Nice, he has Diddy. That's going to be perfectly fine, honestly. I'll just go with eye drag here, and then we'll go with, I think, Valk, because it's going to pull Diddy, and it's going to pull that Evo Knight. Oh, it won't pull Diddy anymore. I'm going to have to use guards. Why? Why did we pull Diddy? I guess I could have played, what, a tile higher? Maybe if I played her a tile higher, it would have worked. I'm going to be a little bit careful here, though, because he does have Knight Graveyard in cycle. So I think I'm just going to, yeah, take this Fireball here. And while we will take a little bit of damage, that's perfectly fine because we had some to give, to be fair. And now we can go with the Lava. And we can have guards for his next thing. So he's going to have to pair a Poison with this Graveyard if he wants to get any damage with it. So that's good to know from us, because then we can use our Skelly Drags really well. So we're just going to go Valkyrie on this little corner so that we kill all the little skeletons who want to spawn in the stupid corner. And then he doesn't use his poison, so Skelly Drags won't get that much value, unfortunately. I think we're going to kill that. And then we can Loki just balloon. He's probably going to NATO or something here to keep his eye drag alive. It's not really going to end up working for him. We can just Evo Zap here. And then that should be GG's. Skelly Drag will finish it off. And ladies and gentlemen, Ultimate Champion. Nice and easy. And so yeah, unfortunately not an extremely high win rate because I was playing a ton of other decks for shorts. Expo, Boss Bandit 2.0 bait cycle, but 78% still respectable. And we get there early season, so we instantly spawn at top 353 in the world.